Hey everybody, hopefully you can hear me. Just kind of getting things set here. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, so just kind of getting it going. Seeing if I can see chats here. Yeah, that was me coughing. You know, it's a pro outfit around here. So, no, just seasonal stuff. So here's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. So I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to directly stream through YouTube. Oh, can you see me now? Hopefully you can. So the thing is, I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to stream directly through YouTube. You cannot see me at all. Okay, hang on. Stand by. So you're just seeing like what, a blank screen? Don't know. So you have to have like so many YouTube subscribers to be able to stream directly through YouTube. So I'm kind of taking the black screen. Stand by. Strange. I don't know. This should be the front-facing camera. I should have done this ahead of time. Still a black screen? Hmm. Hey there, Chris Perez. Can you see me? Because no, I'm not using StreamYard. This is via a kind of fly-by-night service. I used it back in January, and I didn't have any problems. So I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. So we shall see if anybody else. Okay, Chris Perez, you can see me. Don't know. Don't know. Anyway, so this is an app called Prism, and it was free, so I suppose I'm kind of getting what I paid for there. Anyway, because I don't have enough YouTube subscribers. Oh, great. Okay. I don't have enough YouTube subscribers yet to directly stream through YouTube, so I'm kind of doing the backdoor method, if you will. But anyway, okay. Well, hey, there's not very many people in here, but the people who are in here, I appreciate you coming by. I know Friday night is kind of a busy night for streaming, and to be honest with you, I lost track of who does this on Friday night. So I'm just kind of do a quick kind of overview of the Copyright Cowboy collection, which is our spring thing, and then probably let everybody go, just because I'm sure you guys have other stuff to do. But anyway, so first and foremost, the collection is live on the website. So if you do not wish to see and hear me yammer on about it, feel free to dip and go check out the website. But anyway, so we've been a little bit quiet 2023, just only because it's been kind of a slow year. We did a small release back in January. That was the last time I actually streamed anything. But so what we're doing now, starting today, is our spring stuff. Normally we release spring stuff a little bit earlier, but it kind of got messed up with Easter, Passover, and now Ramadan and all of that. So happy Easter over Ramadan to everyone out there. Anyway, so our spring collection is called the Copyright Cowboy, and it's based on, or I should say inspired by, a very popular Western drama series that you may have seen or heard of, that I will not mention for fear of getting sued. I'm probably too small for anyone to sue me, but I'm not running that risk. Anyway, so actually this is the first collection that we've ever done that Mrs. Yankee started. So this was kind of her idea, and the cowboy thing seemed like kind of a natural fit, as we're in Texas and whatnot. Traditionally, I've kind of stayed away from the cowboy thing just because it's one of those cliches about Texas, and I tend to avoid those kind of things. But anyway, so it felt like the right time, so we're going to do it anyway. So Copyright Cowboy is 3 cents. So let's just kind of hit the high level on those real quick. The first cent that we're going to talk about is called Bunkhouse. And Bunkhouse is a very damn Yankee cent, but in a different kind of way. So, like Cam, you've been with me for a long time. You're probably used to the cedar essential oil that I use. So for Bunkhouse, we're actually going a different route. This is a red cedar fragrance that I ran across last year that I really dig. I'm going to use it in some other stuff too. So it's red cedar. It's also green tobacco, which is a little different than the tobacco that I normally use. So this is a little bit lighter, a little bit sweeter. a little bit more akin to our tobacco bay leaf, if you've ever used that. And then we've got some leather kind of in the background as well. I don't use leather a lot, not because I don't like it, but because it doesn't really play well with others. It tends to kind of take over everything that it's in. So I don't use it a ton. I've used it in a couple of things, most notably Papa's Chair, which we've had since day one. And then Viking AF, which we came out with a year or two ago. Anyway, so red cedar, green kind of uncured tobacco, and leather. We've got a really good leather. I just don't use it a lot. So it's not really cologne-y, but it's just kind of a nice light. It's not super punchy, but it's still pretty masculine. That's Bunkhouse. We also have one that we're calling Rip. Rip is a name that you may know if you're watching said copyrighted Western drama series. And Rip is definitely a cologne scent. So I got a lot of requests around the end of last year to do more cologne stuff. So I've usually been resistant to that. But I went ahead and did a cologne scent for Rip. And there's a lot that goes into it. So on the packaging, I just call it Cowboy Cologne, which sounds kind of dumb, but it's a lot of things, right? So it's cedar and sandalwood. It's also leather. It's patchouli. It's amber. It's musk, and a few other things in there. But the predominant notes are kind of woods, sandalwood, and cedar, and then your cologne-y things, oak moss, patchouli, musk, and amber are kind of your big four of men's cologne scents. So those are in there. And again, all fragrances there as well. So I usually tend to go for essential oils, but this time it's going to be all fragrances, which I don't do a lot, but it came out really well. So that's Rip. And then the third and final scent is called The Train Station. And if you're familiar with the show that I'm talking about, you know what The Train Station is. And so Train Station is also a very damn Yankee scent. Those of you that have been with me for a while know. Oh, yeah. Mrs. Yankee doesn't like the patchouli. It's way off in the background, and I promise never to wear it at home. How's that? The Train Station is a couple of things that we use a lot, which is cedar. This is also cedar fragrance. Also spruce, which if you know me, you know I'm loving some spruce when it comes to wood scents. This one also has cardamom. I haven't used that one for a while. The last time I used cardamom was like 2 years ago when I did a scent called Lover's Rock, if you guys have been around long enough to remember that one. And then the bottom of this scent is anise, which I've never actually used in a beard scent before. So it's just kind of lingering there at the very bottom. But so it's cedar, spruce, cardamom, and anise, and it's really nice. It's like a wood scent, but it's got a little bit of spice happening as well. So hopefully that'll be a good addition to this one. So it's those three scents. Descriptions are all up on the website, and everything is live. We're doing a full line in all three scents. And as I'm saying that, I've realized that I did not put a sample pack in Shopify, but I will do that later tonight. So for the time being, if you wanted all three in sample form, you would either have to go to the 2-gram samples on the website, or each individual product page has a 2-gram sample there. As soon as this live is over, I'll go in and make a sample kit just so it's easier. I forgot to do that earlier, but anyway, so that is what we're doing for the spring. It's live now and will remain there until probably early June or so. Generally, the spring stuff doesn't stay around much longer than that. We've got some definite things planned for summer that I'll talk about a little bit later. But it's going to be an interesting summer. But anyway, so that is the Copyright Cowboy. And that's really about all I had. Just kind of a quick in and out because I know a lot of people are probably streaming tonight. So if anybody has questions or comments or just wants to say, hey, we can do that. Or if you need to blow out of here and go watch something else, you can do that too. Just gonna sip a little beverage here while you do that. This is officially a Slytherin cup, but I think Mrs. Yankee used the Gryffindor. So I'm not a Slytherin, but I'm drinking out of a Slytherin cup. Hey, BGG, my fellow DFW person. How are you doing, man? We were just talking about the spring release that we've got going. That's based on a Western TV drama that I cannot name for fear of getting sued. Nobody would probably sue me. That may just be my out of control ego. But anyway, but it's based on that show. This series was actually Mrs. Yankee's idea because we're both huge fans of the show, and also for those of you who are not from the Dallas area, a lot of that was filmed over here outside of Fort Worth, where I am. So. Little thing for you. Anyway, so we've got Bunkhouse, which is red cedar, green tobacco, and leather. We've got Rip, which is our cologne scent this time around. We don't do a ton of cologne scents, but it's kind of cedar, sandalwood, leather. Can I give you a hint on what what show it is? Think Montana. Think. Another way of saying the title of this show would be to say, like, Amber Rock. So, if that gives you a hint. Very popular show. Yes, and it is a national park. That's right. Anyway, Rip is cedar sandalwood. It's got some top notes of like some bergamot and stuff in there. Pretty standard issue. Bottom end is pretty cologne-y, so it's going to be like oak, moss, amber, musk. I'm missing one. I forget. Anyway, so that's our cologne scent. It's nice. If you like cologne scents, I would recommend it. The last one is the Train Station. And the Train Station, if you're familiar with the show, is not what you might think it is. Anyway, Train Station is cedar and spruce, which is a combination I use a lot, especially in colder weather. And also cardamom and anise. We've never used anise before in a scent. For fear of it giving off Christmas cookie vibes. But we used it on this one, and it's nice. It's a good, I wouldn't call it a cologne scent. It's more of a woodsy kind of thing. Full line, so we've got original blend beard oils. We've got sterling blend. We've got balms, butters, combos, washes, co-washes. And, of course, samples, 2-gram samples of these. I forgot to put up the sample kit earlier. I'll do that tonight. But for the time being, you can order 2-gram samples individually on each product page, which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. So as soon as this as soon as this stream's over, I'll go in and make like a sample kit that's just all of them together. So to make it easy. Anyway, so, hopefully we'll be getting some of these scents out to some people that you know and love here to kind of check out and give their 2 cents on, and see how it goes. And we'll be around with this one until probably early June or so, and then we've got some plans for the summer. So we're going to release, as we do every year, we're going to release a summer collection this year as well, that is pretty well taking shape. The rest of the year is kind of starting to come together. I've said before that we're gonna, this is a ways off yet. This won't be until like Labor Day, so we're still probably 6 months out, but we're gonna revisit the Potter stuff this fall. So that's gonna be what we're doing this fall. So hopefully those of you who liked that series from, like 2 years ago, I think, 2? Anyway, we'll be revisiting that a little bit this fall. And then somewhere in the middle of all of that, I need to do something for an anniversary set. So the first week in June is going to be our 5-year anniversary as a company. So I generally release some kind of anniversary set. Last year we did one called Senior Year. So I don't know. I haven't looked at that yet, but I'll do something fun. We'll see. Anyway, any questions or anything before we blow out of here? Thank you guys for showing up. Not a ton of people, but the people who are here know me pretty well, so I appreciate that, and thank you for sticking with me. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Anyway. Okay, well, that's really all I had. So unless anybody has any questions, we can probably let you move on to other things tonight. But have a great weekend. And yeah, both plans. Mrs. Yankee, both plans. If you have any questions, the easiest way to reach me, I think most of you already know this about me, but probably the easiest way to reach me is to DM on Instagram, because that goes directly to my phone. So if you have any questions, anything I didn't touch on, or if you just want to say hey, DM me on Instagram, and we will see you later. That's really all I had. Just a quickie tonight. But thank you all for stopping by, and we will see you soon. Thanks a lot.